Hey, Elgin, Illinois, this is Richard Freedkin, Realtor with eXp Realty, and I'm coming to you again with another segment of my monthly real estate market report. And this one was done December 1st and covers the months of November and before. And if you've paid attention and watched any of these videos before, you'll notice that I do a spreadsheet and I compare the November market or whatever market we're in to the previous months. You get a better idea what direction the real estate market is going, so you can make proper decisions on buying or selling a home. So before I get started with that, I just want to say I hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday and shared it with family and friends and had lots of good turkey and stuffing and fixings and all that good stuff, and hope you had a great time. And can you believe it? We are right around the corner from the holidays in the new year, so I hope you have some great plans for the holidays with family and friends as well. So let's get to the matter as to why we are here. I'm sharing my screen and you should see the spreadsheet, and this is was done December 1st, and it covers the months of November and going back all the way to March. I add a little bit more data each time to try and improve upon it a little bit. But as you see, for the month of November, we did see the active listings tick up. So, if you go back to June or May, we had 86 active listings, and now we're at 134. So we are seeing inventory starting to pick up a bit, which is good. But part of that is because homes kind of stopped selling with the interest rates hitting 8%, and the buyers stopped coming out because they got priced out of the market between the higher prices and the interest rates. So now we're just seeing more and more people putting their houses on the market, which isn't like that in every town. There are some towns where the inventory is just, there still isn't any change over the last few months. But here we are seeing a little bit of change, and that's good and it's not so good. And the reason it's not so good is because we're not seeing a lot more closings. So homes are sitting on the market longer. Elgin is a little bit, shielded from that. And I think it's because of the price points. Typically in Elgin, there's a lot more buyers in the price points in Elgin. So I think Elgin's doing pretty well, all things considered. We currently had 145 homes under contract, which has been dropping. I mean, we went from 202 to 192, 167 down to 145. And again, that's just because there's less buyers out there with the interest rates. We did see the last couple of weeks in November when rates went from like 8% down to 7.37. We did see a spur in buyers come out and snarf up a bunch of the homes that were sitting on the market and a bunch that had price cuts. So that is starting to happen a little bit. And the Fed is predicting 4 to 6 rate drops next year of about 0.25% each. Now, that's on Fed funds rates. That's overnight borrowing to banks. It's not mortgage rates, but mortgage rates do follow suit slightly with those drops. Again, we had 98 sold and closed. Now, the average list price, this is a little deceiving. The average list price did go up from 317 to 357. So, don't say, oh, we can get a lot more money for a house. No, that's because there were a lot more homes that went on the market between 350 and 550 that sold in that range. So some of the higher price homes started to sell. I misspelled that. It should be 550K. So sorry about that. But that's the reason for that, is you have some of the higher echelon homes start to sell in that. The average list price did jump a little bit from 420 to 431. It's still below the 465 that we had in September. Average days to contract. Now, this is kind of telling the tale of what went on. Average days to contract used to be in the 24, 20, 26, then it started ticking up a little bit, 40, but then October we got better. But then here in November, 68 days to contract. So homes were starting to sit on the market longer. And again, average marketing time for homes that are active on the market, 103 days, which is a lot. Shouldn't be where our market's at. I mean, in a good market, a home should be on the market 30 days, maybe 45 at the most. Not like the last 2 years where we had bidding wars, they were gone in 3 days, but a normal market, 30 to 45 days, but 103 is telling us something. Now, that doesn't mean it's a bad time to sell, and actually it's a good time to sell. If you price your home right, you stage it properly, you prepare it properly, and you market it properly, you can sell a home quickly. And so knowing what your home is worth in this market is critical if you're thinking about selling. So if you want to know what your home is worth, you can go to www.rjhomevalue.com. fill out your address, couple other pieces of information. I will get to work and personally work on a market analysis for your home. I've been doing real estate for over 40 years. I own a mortgage company. I have an appraisal designation. I've underwritten over 8,000 appraisals. So I can definitely get you a good handle on what your house is worth and what you should price it at if you're thinking about selling. Now, with that in mind, again, it's a great time to buy or sell. And, people say, oh, it's a bad time to sell in the winter. No, it's not. There's going to be less buyers out there, but let's be honest here. If you're a buyer and you're out in this market, it's 30 degrees and snowing and sleeting and icy, you're serious about buying. So you may not have the traffic that you're used to seeing, but those buyers are more serious and you could still get bidding wars. We just put a home up in Elgin this weekend, and we listed it on Thursday. We had 40 showings in 3 days, 6 above list price offers. Crazy, so if you know what you're doing, you can still get bidding wars. You just have to know how to prepare it, price it, stage it, market it, and boom, get it done. So if you are at all thinking about buying or selling, I'm an author as well as a national speaker. These are a couple of my books that I've written on selling. They're about 200 pages each, buying and selling. They give you all of my secrets, 40 years worth of knowledge. So if you followed my book to the T on selling a home, you can get top dollar for your home. But if you want my assistance, I'd be honored and happy to help you with that. But these are free. Give me a call, 847-922-8423, or email me, rjfreedkin@gmail.com, and I will send you your buying or selling book right out to you. And here's another thing. This is probably one of the more important things to do, is preparing your home for sale properly before you even put it on the market. This is a 60-page booklet that I wrote. It even has examples from my own listings that'll show you the simple tips and tricks on what you can do to prepare your home properly for sale so that you can get more money for it. And again, these are all free. So give me a call, 847-922-8423. I will rush you your copies out right away. Hope you enjoyed this segment of my market report for December. The next one's coming to you in 2024. So I hope you have a great holidays and spend it with family and friends. Make it a great New Year's. Don't drink and drive. And I will see you in the new year. Take care.